And see what some don't realize. Like a few weeks back when I said, we got slaves, we do. So let me tell you something. First of all, the body of Christ is made up of servants. Servants that have been sealed since day one because God knows everything. Now, see, the body of Satan is not sealed because Satan doesn't know anything. That's the point. Because if Satan really knew everything, he would have told Adam, oh, don't say that you're naked when God confronts you. See, that's the point. You get what I'm trying to say? And he'd have told Eve, if he knew everything, if he's perfect, he said, oh yeah, Eve, tell him, just tell, he just came in a different manner. So see, the point is when I say that we have slaves, we do. And see, a principality becomes a slave when you figure that principality out. Because see, the body of Satan can't move on. So without the arms, without the legs, and without the brain, the servants become the masters over them slaves. And that's just how it is. And this is in the spiritual sense I'm speaking in. But it's real. It's a spiritual sense, it's a physical sense. That's a slave. Somebody that's entrapped in a certain state of mind is a slave. So, just as I said, there are many slaves that are owned in the spirit. Because that's the point. Like I said, see, you can't try to do a work of Satan and you don't complete the mission. Once that happens, them shoes of peace, because you hate peace, is all over you. The foot is all on your neck. So, oh yes, just like Sarah and Abraham had Hagar, we have a lot of slaves. That's the point. See, Satan, he's alienated to himself because the Most High allows that. But the body of Satan become slaves because when you don't complete his mission, see, even though he likes to run around in circles, but see, his circles is holographic and they get results. That's what you got to realize. So when you don't complete that mission, when you take away his arm, you take away his body itself, and you got nowhere to go, that's a slave. And see, that's the point. And especially in 2020, I started to realize how many individuals got slaved out from supporting slaves and trying to call certain people masters, and how they got slaved out now for actually supporting a slave. That's the point. And they was supporting slaves of unrighteousness. See, so that's why when they fall off that boat and they can't get back on, they don't realize you were supporting slaves of unrighteousness. So the slaves of righteousness means the servants of righteousness which followed Christ. All the slaves of all unrighteous, all the servants and other servants are the masters of all unrighteousness. Because see, it has been reversed. That's what you have to realize. So you can't play slave, support unrighteous slaves, and then try to denounce the master unless you were the slave of unless you were the master of them slaves in the first place. That's the point. That's why they always say, even what you don't see is what you have to be aware of. So that's the beauty of God allowing slavery. The slavery that's allowed is the body of Satan falling to God's soldiers. So we are the masters of them slaves because you can't not do a mission and think you're going to get credit